Well, hi friends, Prepared Suburbanite here. Welcome back everyone. It has been a while since I've put out a video. We've been busy around here building some things, taking care of some family responsibilities and stuff, but rest assured to all those folks that have emailed and sent comments, everything's perfectly fine here. We're both in really good health, nothing bad to worry about. But I did get a comment on a recent video that says this, and I want to talk about the implications of this comment in this video right here. Randall Berry, a couple of days ago, said, "No one is going to be completely prepared for what's coming." And I'm going to share my thoughts about what this means to me. So stick around. So Randall says in his comment, no one is going to be completely prepared for what's coming. So one of the questions is, what's coming? Well, the 2020 election is coming next week. We've got like 6 days to go between now and then, and I'm not sure we're going to know who our next president is, who our next representative in Congress is going to be, because I think there's going to be so many questions, so many legal challenges out there that we're going to be hanging in limbo for days, if not weeks. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that the election cycle works the way the election cycle's supposed to work, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence that that's going to happen this time around. I think the country is way too divided. Looking at what happened with the whole confirmation process for the latest Supreme Court Justice, Amy Coney Barrett, to see the vote with somebody so adequately qualified, so supremely qualified for the Supreme Court as Amy Coney Barrett is, to have the vote turn out to be 52 to 48, that's just crazy. All along party lines. They weren't voting on her qualifications. They were voting party lines, both sides of the aisle. I don't care what they have to say, but that's a mess. And if our election turns out to be anywhere near a mirror of that voting travesty that we just saw in the Supreme Court nomination protocol, we're in for a period of time where we're just not going to know what's happening. We're not going to know who the next president is going to be. There's going to be lawsuits flying every which way from here to Sunday. We'll see what happens. I hope I'm wrong about that. I hope we get up next Wednesday morning and we know exactly the direction that the people want this country to take. I know which direction I want it to take, but the decision's ultimately for you to make. I already know what I'm going to do. The other question is, what does completely prepared mean? Well, there's a number of states right now that are preparing for riots, preparing for civil unrest as a result of the outcome of the election, and I'm pretty concerned about that. They've got some forms of intelligence that are saying right now that, yep, we've got to mobilize the National Guard, get the state troopers up out there in the streets so that we can deal with the unrest, the rioting, the protests, whatever it's going to be that's going to result from the election outcomes. We saw it happen in 2016. We saw the marches in Washington, D.C., and they were basically tame. After watching what's happened in the last few months in Minneapolis and Wisconsin, yesterday and the last couple of days in Philadelphia, it's not going to surprise me that we're going to end up in a riot-strifed climate for days, if not weeks, after the election is finally decided and they know what they're supposed to be protesting against. It's going to be tough. So being prepared, I have got to say, because I'm a prepper, I have to urge all of you to be as prepared as you can be. And I think Randall is absolutely right when he says no one's going to be completely prepared for what's coming. I don't think we can be prepared completely for what's coming because we can't define what's coming. We don't know what form it's going to take. We don't know if there's going to be assassinations, if there's going to be burnings, if there's going to be wholesale riots in every major city in the country. We don't know what's going to happen. So you can't be completely prepared for the unknown. What we do know is that being somewhat prepared is better than not being prepared at all. So I would urge everyone to make sure that you've got at least 3 months food supply, water supply, home self-defense supply, whatever you're going to need to ride out the strife that's coming. I really think that we're going to be up against the wall for the next God knows how long. The pandemic's not helping. There's fears right now on Wall Street and in the political circles that we're in the midst, in the beginnings of a second cycle of infections, that they're really spiking all over the country, and they're trying their damnedest to blame everybody else. I don't know what the answer is. I know what I do to take care of me and my family, and I know what I do to maintain safe distance and wear a mask when I have to go out, but I try not to go out. I don't go to the store like I used to. We used to go 3 or 4 times a week and pick this up and go out to dinner and go here and go shopping and all that. Now, we're lucky to leave this house once a week. And if I didn't have to do that, I wouldn't. But gotta buy gas, gotta keep the shelves stocked up. But my message to you all is to make sure that you've got, if you can't leave the house, if you're afraid to leave the house, whether it's the pandemic or whether it's the political fallout from the election next week, if you can't leave your house, make sure that you've got enough supplies, food, water, shelter, the means for self-defense. Take care of yourself. This is a crucial time that we're facing in this country right now. Our basic freedoms are on the line. Our basic future is on the line. So I'm going to urge you all to go vote, vote your conscience. Be safe out there, take good care, stock up while you can. There's only a few days left. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always, and I'll see you all on the next video.